Fala galera, beleza? Aqui é o Faca e hoje vamos aí para mais um jogo. Estamos aí com NBA 2021. Se vocês gostam aí desses jogos diferentes aí, deixa aqui embaixo nos comentários, que assim ajuda a gente aí a trazer mais vídeos como esse. Valeu, vambora pro vídeo.
Eu tô tão acostumado a ser os Lakers que eu já tava controlando o boneco.
Bora. Let's go.
O cara já começa na pressão, né?
All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even
Cara,
off
velho.
shots. You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that
Nossa,
every year.
o seu cara deu uma trombada no meu ali, meu.
Well, there's no way that LeBron James is not going to come in and dictate the tempo of this game. Just keeps his eyes up.
Não,
Drops a nice time there.
que isso.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Down low. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Davis. Has got his second basket of the game.
Though
Nossa.
Davis gets bodied just a little bit. He still knocks down the shot right in the defense's face.
It's good. Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor. And at last season's trade deadline,
O Chris Paul
Drummond traded
vai
away
fazer ponto.
basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once
Overpower.
Unreal. Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. And here is Bridges. Drills it from outside. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. And here is Drummond. He's covered by Ayton. Here's Davis. Here's Drummond. And the rejection by Ayton. And that one drops.
Mano, o cara ainda conseguiu pegar a
And
bola.
that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found. And they double up Paul. Booker with no one around. And it's off from three-point range. Here's James.
LeBron James.
So you got to try to keep LeBron away from the post as much as possible. That time, too deep, turns around, and gets the dunk.
And it's Paul penetrating. And they get it.
Nossa, tocaço.
É louco.
And here we go. Fast break. James is
Fominha LeBron
and
James.
the dunk by James.
Aí já era, desandou, louco.
And this
Até
is
congelou
right
meu
around the
carinha ali,
time
velho.
when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Outside Crowder. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Andre Drummond picks one up. What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends. I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder. There's 1:54 left from the first quarter of the game. And it's good, 2 points. Davis has got 6. Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies. Here's Payne. Charge trying to break free.
Ele tá caindo umas bolas de 3 aí pra não
And I don't care
deixar ficar
how
tão monstro.
far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep. Here's Here's Drummond.
Caramba,
Lays it up off the
o cara
glass.
não pula pra pegar rebote, saudade de cheque.
O cheque só tem ele, só dá ele, velho.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes
Cara, ele
that he's
pulando
seeing
só-
right now in the defensive squad.
James.
Eita, LeBron. Ah, foi de 2,
Short,
mano.
but it's good off the front iron. 10 points for
Ele
him.
também.
Off to a strong
Achei
start
que eu tinha
here.
pegado a bola já.
6
Opa,
points
LeBron.
off second chance buckets.
LeBron agora
Payne's
passou
shot is
direto.
good.
Te juro que eu achei que eu tinha pegado a bola.
Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Drummond. Covered by Sharich. There's the triple.
LeBron.
And it's LeBron James with the three.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Here's Galloway.
Caraca.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Basket is
Boa.
good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
2 pontos e as falta.
Intensity right off the opening
Eu
tip,
tomei gancho.
especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder.
Diria que eu não
You know
conheço
who that
esse
was.
time, velho. Não sei quem é bom de arremessar, não sei quem é bom de garrafão.
And so it's Los Angeles.
não
Enjoying
viu
a
o tempo.
12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. What a night.
Aí desandou o jogo.
Eu quero assistir o jogo é amanhã, velho. 9h30, mano. Nossa, vai ser jogão, hein, velho. Quer dizer, vai ser um show de um time, pelo menos, né?
É os Nets estão tomando um couro do...
And we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around and lots of hands were touching it.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Lakers working the ball around now.
Não queria pulando ali sozinho.
Now here's Harrell. Shoots over Crowder.
Começou a não cair.
No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And here's Carter.
Nossa.
Here's Payne. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Bem que foi de 2.
Los Angeles leading by 8.
Ah, mano.
Here's Caruso.
Nossa, agora lagou de um jeito aqui.
For the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them. Well, you know, teams look for +6s. Players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Caraca, mano. Pô, foi no meio certinho, velho.
Suns trail by 8. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Payne's got 13.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
And the Lakers decide to take
Bora,
their first
volta
time
Kobe.
out here.
Hashtag volta Kobe.
And between his
Kobe.
length and his athleticism, Montrezl
Agora
LeBron.
O Lebron deve estar de volta agora.
Não, pior que não.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points.
Caraca.
Just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Hashtag volta LeBron.
Closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but
Esse cara não dá
can they
toco.
finish
O outro tá pulando
this one
sozinho ali,
off?
sem bola.
Can't let up now.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. They trail
Esse
by
Chris
6.
Paul, na hora que ele começa a
And he
correr, mano,
lays it straight in.
não segura não.
He's got
É
6.
muito rápido. Só que ele tá mó tiozão, mano, ele não tá aguentando nada.
Good finisher around the rim. Certainly knows all the angles.
Pass to Harrell. Back to Schroeder. Over Booker. And it's Schroeder missing.
É, o Chris Paul pegando rebote, velho. Tamanho do cara.
They're on a 12-4 run right now. The drive by Paul.
Ele parou, velho. Não foi direto pra
Got
mão
4
dele.
points in the quarter. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the
Aí
court.
todo mundo
It's
só
like
abre o
a
caminho.
nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person.
And the basket by Kaminsky.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
It out to Schroeder. Run past the arc. No good on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harrell. Both teams will make substitutions. .109 left now here in the second. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, it looks like he's got just one of those good feels tonight. That means trouble for the opponent.
Pass to Ayton. To the middle. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there.
Pra que essa falta, velho?
And the dunk by LeBron.
Pai LeBron.
Correndo, mano, só deixa.
Contact there. It's like nothing even hit
E o
him.
LeBron correndo só deixa, velho.
A big group substitution here for Phoenix.
Ô, louco, mano. E foi no meio, você viu, né?
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you
Ah,
have to
bola,
do. You can
toca,
see
toca.
LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it
Oxi.
going all the
Saiu
time,
com-
but he's still able to take over.
Saiu
when
com
he
bola
needs
e
to.
tudo.
Começou a roubalheira já.
The Lakers making a
Começou a
switch here.
roubalheira já, gente.
Inside. Knocked loose.
Devolver pra não
And
chorar.
up the court come the Suns on the break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I like the effort there from Šarić on the jumper. Sees the defender, but still sticks with it.
Já vale 2 pontos, assim, né?
Both shots good from the strike.
Aí,
Well, a great
Ah,
player
quatro
and a
pontos,
great
então.
role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Really like that
fazendo,
player
né?
in
Esse
the
maluco
paint. He
ali,
has really
empolgado.
established a low post presence.
This is why Davis is considered one of the best defenders in the league. His mere presence is good enough to alter those shots.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called
Nossa,
for the
mano, eu tô
5-second
viajando aqui.
violation.
Meia hora parado com a
nem
bola
vi.
na mão.
É, não, eu nem vi que era minha vez. Eu tava esperando aqui começar.
And there's
Aí, tô
another
trolando.
one for the Lakers.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Ayton. Paul looking around. As
Caraca.
good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on
Sorte
the
que
floor.
foi de 8.
How about the way Chris
Oh,
Paul
de dois.
manipulates the defense with the handle there? Phenomenal
louco,
at
de oito.
keeping his focus.
Foi de 8.
Pass to Schroeder. Over
Tem
Paul.
alguém aí que tá com sono, né?
And against the Lakers.
Moving it around, 8
Uma
of the last
cesta
10
de 8 pontos,
coming off
velho. Aí
assists.
sim.
Ayton with it. Defended by Drummond.
Nossa, não acredito que
Well, these blocks by Schroeder has got to get his
Era
teammates
só eu
going.
ter
They're more
arremessado.
rare than they are commonplace, but Schroeder getting in there with good hands.
Not the kind
Eu
of
falo, esse
aggressive
negócio de
defense they
trollar.
need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
LeBron is doubled. Left side, Davis. Bridges with the steal. To the right side. Here's Paul. Great D that time from James.
Mano, eu tô tiltado, velho.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Good. He's now got 10
Todo
of 10 from
trabalho
the
que eu
field.
tive pra diminuir
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Bridges for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
That's one for their first 4 to start the second half.
And they pick up
Hey.
2.
Eu?
And now you see them starting
Parar de
to
roubo,
really
hein?
work the ball.
Que?
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Garrafão, então.
Não passa. Ai, não passa mesmo.
Here's Craig. Pass to
Nossa, velho, que lambança.
just 5 on the clock.
Ai. Ah, mano.
It's
Não era pra
good
ter
on the
feito
putback.
esse.
Finalmente um ponto, velho.
And folks, he did not luck
Mó
into that one. He
lambança,
was
velho.
just where he wanted to be to grab that backcourt.
Here's Davis. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Alta.
Davis has got the
Toda
lead
vez eu acho que é
12
falta
now
mesmo.
for the Lakers.
Tinha que ser um apito diferente, né, velho? Pipi, sei lá.
You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans
Aí,
getting to see the
voltou.
broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's
It
the
is.
case?
I know
But,
it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right?
Escaramole.
Because nowadays,
Dele
there's nothing that can
garrafão.
happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not.
Nossa.
So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about.
Nossa.
I'm still a fan to this day in a
Tivesse dado
different
um
way.
passo atrás, eu tinha
So
dado
I
toco.
can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Here's Kuzma. Johnson with the block.
Boa.
And that one is good. Harold's got his second bucket.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right at rebounding the basketball. They're right where you'd expect
Mano,
them to be.
que isso, cara?
In the driver's seat.
Mano, que foi
And
isso,
let's
velho?
catch up with our sideline
O cara
reporter,
foi
David
passar a
Long.
bola pra placa.
Hey, Kevin,
É, o cara tava
we know
pedindo
that
lá
for
dentro da
years the
arquibancada, eu
NBA
vi.
has thought about a postseason play-in tournament, get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation.
Ah,
For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once
Well.
said, in the midst of every crisis lies
Nossa,
great opportunity.
mano.
Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. Here's Caruso.
Nossa.
The shot's good
Cara,
on
só
the
na
assist by
tijolada.
Schroeder. And the Lakers lead by 14. And here's Booker from the arc. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Tô forçando muito a
Tell
bola
he
de
thought
três
that
também, né?
triple was going to fall.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Harold misses the three. Charge inside. Davis with some nice D.
Que cambada ruim.
You want to go in
Nossa,
there
ainda-
and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's
O
aggressive
último
attitude.
quarto lá foi mó pegado, quase que
And
eu
as we end
diminuí a
the third
distância.
quarter, a
Agora
double-digit deficit. We'll make
já
it tough to
desandou
come
de
back.
novo.
era o terceiro esse? Era.
É,
As they wrap up the third
e é o último
quarter
quarto,
with a
acabou.
massive 16-6
Da-
run. And right after
FF
this,
aqui.
we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Johnson outside. Back to Carter. From deep three-point range. Hits it from three-point range. Carter's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Nossa, o cara também deu uma tijolada na tabela, não arremessou não, ele tacou tijolo.
Out to the wing. Here's Galloway. Not gonna go that time. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Here's Horton Tucker. It's tipped. And he gets it back.
Nossa, que mentira.
A three ball.
Ah, não cai. Pior que nesse time do Lakers ninguém arremessa de 3, velho. Já tentei com todos, mano.
Mano, os caras tá trolando demais nesse spa. Ah, sim, mano. Os seus caras só não sabem arremessar de 3, os meus caras não sabem passar a bola, velho.
Eu não fiz nenhuma de 3, 0. Ah, eu fiz uma com o Lebrão, é. LeBron James. Aí, voltou o LeBron. Mano, ele ficou praticamente 2 tempos fora, velho. É louco, tá velho, cansado mesmo.
Não parar de forçar de 3. O jogo desandou nessas que eu fico tentando... Opa, toma. Olha o mesmo cara, velho. O cara tá lá na arquibancada, velho. Ali, Bronzinho, 25 pontos já que miserável.
E 2 tempos fora, viu? Ah, achei que ele ia cair.
Ayton so big inside he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Here's LeBron. No good that time. The Suns go the other way with it. Pass to Craig. To the inside.
LeBron.
Mano, os caras não... Ó, velho.
Lakers leading by 15. Here's Morris. Caldwell Pope for 3.
Oh, finalmente.
Mano, eu perdi sei lá quantos pontos nessa dos caras pra não saber passar a bola.
Bridges, no one around him.
Ah.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Olha, mano, no primeiro tempo eu tava acertando as bolas tudo, agora tá 30% de aproveitamento.
Olha isso, mano. Como é que cai uma bola dessa? Uma pra trás, uma pra frente, tá tiltado mesmo, hein?
É, mano, tá embaçado.
Nossa! Olha ele entregando a paçoca.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner.
Eu pulando lá embaixo.
Impressive win for the Lakers.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Ah, pensei que era falta
Both
minha.
teams deciding to change it up. Here's Payne. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can
Isso, cara.
add up.
Ah,
And
tá
the
chegando
foul
no
called
final do
on
jogo, aí
Cameron Payne.
os caras já vai
That is
forçando
his
o
first
foul.
foul of the game. To the paint. Here's Dudley. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Galloway. And the
Mano,
Suns get it back.
Esses caras são muito ruins, velho, na moral.
And a misplay.
Ai, que droga de jogo.
And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for Los
Dá um soco
Angeles.
na cara do cara, né?
First free throw is good. That one misses. Here's Galloway. Here's Smith.
Mano,
And it's
como é
Smith
que os caras
finishing it
erram
off.
uns
That
arremessos
is a
desses?
product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Essa foi.
Fundamentals there. Shot